All right now you're looking live at southern Lebanon, the first full day of a 60-day ceasefire deal between Israel and Hezbollah. The move brings an end, at least for now, to nearly 14 months of fighting, and already those displaced by the conflict are trying to head home. NewsNation's Alina Shirazi is at the White House this morning. Alina, what do we know about the deal and what it means for Israel's wars moving forward?
Nick, good morning to you. Good to be with you again. We know that this ceasefire did take effect at 4 a.m. local time, and it could be the first concrete step towards ending this widespread war. We know that the deal will allow hundreds of thousands of people from both sides of this to return home, which we're already seeing. Over the next 60 days, the Lebanese army will also take control of the southern part of the country as Israel pulls out any of its troops left in the region. We know President Joe Biden telling reporters that while it's only a 60-day ceasefire, this agreement is designed to be permanent. Here's a little from him.
What is left of Hezbollah and other terrorist organizations will not be allowed, well, I emphasize, will not be allowed to threaten the security of Israel again. Over the next 60 days, the Lebanese army and state security forces will deploy and take control of their own territory once again.
And Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office did say it agreed to this deal after the White House threatened Israel with an arms embargo and said it wouldn't veto any more UN resolutions demanding ceasefires in Lebanon and the Gaza Strip. The Biden administration is denying the claims, but they insist the United States will work with its allies to make sure both Israel and Hezbollah follow the new agreement to a T.
Alina, quickly, where does this leave things in Gaza right now? Is there any progress on a deal between Israel and Hamas?
Yeah, Nick, great question. I mean, early this morning, we did know Hamas reportedly signaled it's ready to make a deal after Hezbollah agreed to lay down its arms. The group actually telling reporters that its mediators across the Middle East were ready to negotiate a ceasefire and hostage release, but still accused Israel of putting up roadblocks to an agreement. Their apparent readiness does come after President Biden called out Hamas for failing to come to the table several times.
Just as the Lebanese people deserve a future of security and prosperity, so do the people of Gaza. They too deserve an end to the fighting and displacement. The people of Gaza have been through hell. Their world's absolutely shattered. Far too many civilians in Gaza have suffered, far too much.
And President Biden says he will make another push with Turkey, Egypt, Qatar, and Israel to get a ceasefire done. So the job, Nick, certainly is not finished at the time, but we are inching closer to a deal.
And Alina, this is definitely a welcome bit of news for so many in that conflict zone. Alina, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.